Isama, hello, hello, hello. Hi everyone, my name is Scarlet Rebel, also known as Scarlet, Agent Scarlet, Scarlet Robot 4, sorry, also known as Agent Scarlet, just call me Agent Scarlet. Oh, hang on, lighting. There we go. Hi, Chime. Winking's going a little bit nutty. Hang on, let me try to fix that. Something's wrong with my eyes too, so have to like keep link eye blinking too always. Sorry for the noise. Yo. Hang on. You know what? Let's add Chime just for a brief bit, like just a moment. Just for you. Oh, that is way too big. Hang on, let me size adjust. There's Chime. Say hi to Chime, everyone. Meow. Like, she's very cute. Actually, no, she doesn't like being called cute. I wonder what Chime actually likes being called. It's Miki-sama! Yes, it is. Yes, it is. One second. Warrior King. Hang on. There, let's now she's happy. See that? Where's my king? Oh, good question. Look how happy she is. This is my favorite expression for Chime, along with her like a super angry face. Like those like Kisama face. Like hang on, let's get crowned. Today we're gonna be playing like Goddess of Victory Nikke, of course, like playing the Goddess Fall event, which is gonna traumatize me. But there's your king. There's crown. See, I can do her face too. There's your king. Anyway, like, let's go back to my chibi. Just hang on. What we're gonna be doing today, like, sword. I made sure to open, like, OBS as an admin, by the way. Ojo-sama! Yes, Ojo-sama. That's me with the sword. Yes, I learned the ways of the sword, but I'm not a drunkard. Like Gorin was. I got with me a bottle of water as well to ensure that I'm hydrated. Both live on Twitch and on YouTube's, because why not? Also, at the end of the stream, letting you know, we will be waiting someone today. Just not, haven't decided yet, though. Actually, I think I know. Oh, who? That's not until later. Nah. Ojo-sama, yes. Oh boy, more suffering, yeah. Let's get straight into it. I'm gonna, like, launch Nikke, which I did a repair of it. Just give it a moment to launch. Let's see if it'll capture. Alright. Yes, it does capture. That's good. By the way, like, recent, like, let's see. Let me see really quick who's... I got a subscriber, I think? Like, thank you, Matt Salvi. Oh, that was a raid. Never mind. Disable that. Did you know I'm in the goddess fall of even her highness? Yes. In which case I'll make sure to include you at some point in battle. All right. Logging in. More suffering indeed. Yes, Chime. Sorry, Midnights. Yes, look who got this. This is such a good theme, right? That I decided, like, let's make this as one of my backgrounds and one part of my lobby, right? Hang on. You got mail. Thank you. I'll take care of this really quick. Wipeout and claim. This will probably be the last Nikke stream for a while, by the way, because I want to focus on content production. We're just gonna go straight into Goddess Fall. I'm intent to finish it today. No spoilers now, eh? I know that Chime is probably gonna be there. Like, that one is a bit obvious. Ooh, you can mess around with the synchro device, not now. I'll do this really quick though. While we're doing the event, this will sort itself out. Go straight to the command center. Recollections. Archives. All the way down here. I'm not wasting any time today. Where did Goddess Fall go? Did I pass? No. No, I didn't pass it. It's just all the way down. Out of curiosity, for any Nikke fan out there, like, what is the event that's involving, like, Moran and Sixo? Okay, back into Goddess Fall. Here we go. Yeah. All right, enter. That should be Dirty Backyard. Yeah. Thanks. I'll try to play that. Okay. Last time we were playing, fuck. Poor Noah basically is fucked. Dead. Noah is dead. Okay? Noah is just dead. Deader than dead. Like, well, technically her brain is intact, but she can be saved, but otherwise Noah is dead. We're gonna swap out, like... Alright. Modernia is technically not, like, available, but I'm gonna just include it because she's plot relevant, so... Let's do this. Alright. There's Moron and Six stores. Got it. I'll play that eventually. Anyway, combat sequence. And... disable. Just to honor Modernia, I'm gonna play as her for a bit. I haven't actually used Modernia in such a long while. She needs an upgrade. Like, in the point of the story, though, I imagine that she's not going to be available for quite a while. I've made it to chapter 46 finally, by the way. Yes. Get a good look, because you're not going to see her for a while. Anyway, in Eden, Nayuta sits across the cross-legged on the railing, surveying the battlefield. The Raptors are pressing in on Eden from all directions. Their movements are unnervingly unified, perfectly in sync. Yes, indeed, Nayuta. The Pioneer and Inherit squads are fighting brilliantly. No, they're far better than anyone could have imagined. Though only 5 in number, they are holding back the massive horde of Raptors. Yes. Tyrant class raptures haven't joined yet, and neither have the heretics. Yes, Nayuta. Nayuta looks toward the horizon. She's talking about the protagonist. 2 hours later. Somehow Eden's spear is still active. Damage of remote, yeah. Darn. I don't think that's gonna be enough, judging from what it's about to happen. Gurren's blade slashes through a harvester's leg. As it staggers, Isabel drives a feather into its head. The massive creature collapses, sending up dust that blankets the area. Yes, she did. A golden blade pierces Gurren's abdomen. As the smoke clears, Indivilia emerges from within. You fucking bitch! Shut up!
1対1の真剣勝負でもしたかったのですかそういうものは
Fuck you. Fuck you, Indivilia. Indivilia. Sorry. Isabel dives towards Indivilia.
あいにく私は正々堂々なんて趣味はありませんので
Of course not.
この無限のラプチャーの海を頑張って泳ぎ切ってくださいもちろん私も見ているだけではありませんよ
Indivilia slips into the cloud of dust.
よくない状況ねインディビリアが戦線に出てきたわ
Yes, she did.
タイラント級も多数出現火力不足で押され始めてる
This is indeed Fubar. Lack of firepower. If only Neon was here.
何か策はある前進するどういう意味敵により接近しより多くの敵を倒す
Yes.
できるなら最高の戦略
Yes, they do. Sorry if my microphone is a little bit too quiet, by the way. Let me, There we go. Snow White, what are you doing? What are you doing?
水を差すようで悪いけどそろそろ補給も追いつかなくなってきてる
Of course they are.
なら一発で2体ずつ倒せばいいとんでもないことを真顔で言うわね
No, she's not crazy. She knows what she's doing.
付き合ってあげましょう行くぞ遅れるなパピー私も行くの勘弁してよ
Do it!
補給がなければ勝てない言っとくけど安全なところまでだからね片足突っ込むだけでもごめんだってぐらいなのにそれでいい安全な場所なんていつまであるかしらねヨハ
なんだ
何か迷っておられるようですね
槍をどこに向けるか戦線は押されつつある頭上にはクイーンが浮かんでいる槍は一つだけだ
迷うところがあるでしょうか私たちがどうなろうと後を託せる人がいるはずです
そんな奴がいたか
ブラザーです
Of course.
そうかあいつなら
イサベルが負傷グレンと共に交代します防衛戦に亀裂スノーホワイトとハランが交代しますパピオンも同行しているようです
仙人は
Fubar.
操中のようです
大したゴミ軍団
Haven't seen anything yet. Yeah, of course not.
接近中の熱源反応を多数検知 数はおよそ2000。
What the fuck? Like,
エデンの槍はクイーンに向け。
了解しました。検知した反応のうち一つが高速で移動しています。ヘレティック・インディビリアに接近しているようです。識別可能圏内。識別開始。これは
また援軍が来ているようですね。クイーンは情けというものを知らないのでしょうか。まあ、私も圧倒的な数で押しつぶす方が好みではありますが。
fuck off.
ニヒリスター、なぜ黙っているのです？戦力にもならない上に頭も使えないなんて、かかしの方が役に立ちそうですね。
うっせえな、ほっとけ。
お断りです。
インディビリア、
ええ、何か
来たのはラプチャーではないようだぞ。
Thick cloud of, sorry, Indivilia turns around and sees a thick cloud of dust. It's clearly a massive army. I'm gonna do like a quick adjustments to my toggles, really quick. I have an idea. I have an actually interesting idea. That's, let's see. Make it global. Make this global as well. I'm gonna regret these later, I think. Alright, this is a quick test. I didn't seem to... It didn't seem to work. Hang on, let me... Oh no, they don't... The global doesn't seem to work. That's interesting. I would have to, like, restart the program, I guess. Whatever, I'm just gonna have to alt-tab every time, it seems like. Whatever. This bitch. Massive army, yeah. Yeah, she senses nothing. Yes. Something shoots out from the cloud of dust. Indivilia furrows her brow, trying to make out what it is. She soon realizes it's something she's seen before. But by the time it dawns on her, it's already too late. Hello, Crown! Boom. Mounted on Trombe, Crown's lances pierces straight through Indivilia. Looks like we might actually get out of this alive. Indivilia rolls across the ground, struggling to get back up. As many times as it's necessary. I genuinely thought you'd managed to dodge this time. Yes, it has. Chime! Chatterbox charges a crown. Hello, Talos. Talos slams into Box's abdomen. Talo, it says, sending him tumbling backwards and putting some distance between them. Kisama, Ojo-sama. Okay.
押しのけることはできましたが、効果は今一つのようです。特殊個体等カティブは依然として強力です。演算中、金ピカの腕に完走できていれば有効な打撃を与えられたはずです。
その話はもういいって、今する話じゃないでしょ。
しかし、金ピカの腕に変えてくれるという彼女の約束で。
Okay. Oh god.
その話は後にして。ね。
了解しました。
来たのか。
いいえ。
お前たちだけで戦況を覆せると考えたなら誤算だったな。
タロス、どう思う？
いいえ。演算中、個体の戦闘力にもよりますが、数的な戦力ではこちらの勝率がはるかに上です。
Ha. No, it hasn't lost its mind. The cloud of dust behind them begins to settle. Countless Nayutas cover the view. Holy shit! Packed so tightly they stretch across the entire horizon. Shadow Clone Jutsu, bitch. 2000!
演算中、敵ラプチャー数千機。
しっかり数えてよ。
すでに十分な勝率です。
よし、ならばやるのだ。参りましょう。
They're not human imposters. They're called Nikkes. Get it right. Black light burst out from Individualia's body. Transformation detected. Haki-sama! Oh, hang on. I'll include Crown in the next fight. I should. Like, this one is the last one you're gonna see of Modernia. Welcome to Indivilia's transformed state. It's a giant scorpion. It's gonna die. Just a second. I don't even need to burst. And it's dead. Or not. No, it's just going to, like, activate a second form. Okay, now it's dead. Say goodnight. No da. Yes.
私のつまらぬ能力と言いましょうかね。私はニンフの一部を分け与えた己の分身を作り出せるのです。ニンフを定着させた私の分身は本来の私と何ら変わりありません。自律的な判断を行い、自律的に行動する。全部でどれだけでしょうね。3200以降は数えていないもので、まあ多ければ多いほど良いです。
Yes. Yes, a portion of my nymph. Oh, these are replicas. I ceased counting after 3,000 and 200. The greater their multitude, the more wondrous it would be. Wouldst thou not agree? Yes.
分身たちは世界中を巡り
Not know that.
情報を集めることを使命としています。クイーンの現在地、ヘレティックの動向、世
Procure.
界の変化など、あらゆる情報を手当たり次第に集めているのです。集めた情報をどう統合するのかと言いますと、定着させた妊婦は分身が死ぬか、本体である私の意志で戻ってきます。その時、
Return.
本体たる私に
Hath born doth flow into. Oh, so that's how they work.
失われた分身の機能は残念ながら全て失われてしまいます。それほど万能ではないということですね。とはいえ、情報収集しかできないというわけでもありません。分身に戦闘能力をひたすら磨かせれば
Chiefly for battle. Yes, they can still do martial
言わん
arts.
とすることは伝わりましたか？この戦場に集結させた2000の分身は戦いのために鍛え上げていたものです。先駆者やインヘルトの猛者たちには及びませんが、やすやすと打たれる
Yes.
こともありません。今なら私が遊んでいたわけではないと
Idled my
信
time
じ
in
てい
vain.
ただけますかね。
Yes, you have not.
恥ずかしながら分身たちは私と違って方向音痴なもので
Finding our
信号
way.
がなければ
Darn.
どこへ曲
Bad
が
at navigation then.
ですので遊んでいたのではなく分身が来られるよう必死
Of
に
course.
信号を送っていたというわけで
Naito will gain the power of Rasengan.
お咎
Yes.
めはご容赦いただけると助かりますね。もういいですから降りてきてください。すぐにエデンの槍が発射されます。
Ah,
そこにいては1000人の黒焼きが出来上がりますよ。いやはや感謝の言葉までは
thoroughly roasted.
それはあまりにも早く急いでください。はいはい。
So story 1 kind of clones dash across the plains. One sends raptors flying with a palm strike. Yeah, they're strong. The clones are strong, yeah, surprisingly, or at least like decent in combat. So here's what I'm assuming. Story 2 is like where the train wreck starts, or the real train wreck starts. Story 1 is where the temporary victory starts. That's what I'm assuming, because this is gonna be tragic. I'm kind of ready for this today. While another crushes a raptor's armor, sorry, with a swing of a stone staff. A third pierces the core with a spear. They fight like ancient warriors. 2,000 clones overwhelm the raptors with their own weapons and
感
techniques.
想ですわね。
召喚でございますお嬢様。
すごい。これなら本当に
Quite the sight to be bedeck. That's not the wrong word, crowd. Oh no. Amazing. This is really, yes it is. Bullets spray from one club. Wait, what? They're wielding guns. Like, what is this weapon? That looks like is that an M60? That's a saw. Like, where are they getting these old weapons? The rockets blast from another. That actually somewhat reminds me of slightly of what was it? Mast's gun, but in her maid form. One hurls grenades, while another allays mines.
ちょっと自由すぎませんか。
Doesn't seem to be fighting a little. Yeah, they are fighting. We're too luckless.
といいのだ。
As long as we. Yes! Shut up, Indivilia.
何してんの
Yeah. Oi, what the hell? Yeah, what are you doing?
舌打ちしてる場合かよ。さっさと引こうぜ。
その通りだ。今は分が悪い。こちらの数が足り
You only realize that now?
そうですね。ここは引きます。空の上の偉
Coward.
大なお方がどうにかしてくださるでしょう。
お逃げになるのですか。他はともかくそこはお上手ですわね。
Well said, Crown.
知っていますか。
何を。
我々の対トーカティブ戦績は2戦2勝、勝率 100% です。
I'm not sure if those odds are accurate. A guy's super weak. Of course he is! Get mad, bastard. Yeah, come on. The roar Stormbringer descends, snatches up Indivilia, Nilister, and Chatterbox, then takes to the sky, and vanishes beyond the horizon. Run! I'll kick your ass later.
まったくのゆとの4つ目こんな力を隠しているとは思わなかったのだ分身の大軍団がどこか
Now
に
you
向
know.
かっていたからついてきてみればこれは間違いなくのゆとが近くにいる証拠なのだちょうどいいの
Yes.
だこの機会にネイキッドキングのことも
Naked King.
キルタロス空を
Clouds are turning red. Yeah. Another one. Too much power.
どうする気
エデンの槍で先手を打つ。
計算上私たちの方が10秒遅れます10秒でいいなら私が防いでみせましょう
Don't do it.
無理だ。前回使った分もまだ回復していないだろ
それでもです
う。わかった。頼む。セシル。
This is gonna be the end of Rapunzel.
撃てるようにしてくれ。
Hang on. And Rapunzel steps forward and looks up at the sky. The clouds gradually redden. After a brief prayer, she raises her staff.
必ず守ってみせます
A golden barrier spreads out. I'm tired, sorry. Through the clouds, crimson light pours down. Boom. We're 37 minutes in. Minor explanation since you didn't do Last Kingdom. Naked King is basically crowned super mode. Yeah, I figured that was the case. Look, I'll get to Last Kingdom. Just I'll talk about it at the bare minimum. Like, I'm not sure if I can stream it because, like, again, like, timing is an issue for me. Like, so, but I will play it, promise. And Mudfish. Even so, Rapunzel makes up her mind that she'll burn her core if that's what it takes to block the attack.
ラプンツェルマリア
Mariam?
私も手伝います
Or Modernio? Just a second. Gonna go eat later. I'm gonna go eat dinner. Like, be back later. No problem.
何を言って下がってください
What are you doing, Modernio?
あれは私と同じ力ですから心配しないでください
Light begins to emit from Marion's bandages. As crimson light is drawn in. What are you doing? What are you doing? A strange light gleams in Marion's eyes. She absorbs every trace of the ominous crimson light from the sky.
一体
Johan links the lever with all his strength. It erupts with a thunderous boom, sparks and flames flying everywhere. He's thrown back, tumbling across the floor, poor Johan, as Eden shakes. A massive blue spear tears across the sky. Marion's bandages blaze brighter than ever. Holy shit, this is an amazing scene. It's just kind of a shame that this is not a new unit. This is instead just like a gacha skin. I'm not a... Again, shift up. Please, make this a... If you're gonna make this a skin, make this a mission pass skin. I'm not a fan. Like, the gacha skin system. Or custom gacha. Like, again, I'm a tiny creator. I'm not telling Shift Up how to do business. This is my suggestion. As the light dims, a black sphere rises above her palm. She releases it into the air. And a beam of black light shoots towards the sky. Toward the sky. The clouds are torn apart and the sky is painted shades of blue and black.
Mario,
an extra beam. An extra... That's for the Queen from both of Eden Spear and Marion Cannon. That's what you're calling it? What's Marion Cannon? Yes. Of course. Some degree. Yes! Nice job. Something black is falling from the sky. Queen, as if foreboding and malice themselves have taken form, descends upon the skies above the surface. What the fuck? Look, I played the solo raid version of this, but just still seeing it is like, what? What the fuck is that? What a fucked up monstrosity. As everyone looks up at the sky with bated breath, Marion opens her mouth to speak. Goddess Fall to be continued. What the fuck? Yeah, holy shit. Environment has changed. The Queen? New Rapture Queen? What a strange... What on earth is that power? Will this work or prove a threat? Could there really be more than one Queen? The answer is yes. You have mail. Coordinated Operation Event Ranking Reward. Nice! Thank you. Thank you. I'll spend those in just a bit. I already played the minigame, by the way, like, to its completion. And I also played it again, like, when it was released as a standalone. It's okay. It's not great, but I like the story that it tells. You know, the chibis and pixel art is cute and all that, but... hang on a second. I need to stretch. turns. We're gonna be playing more Goddess Falls. I just need to stretch for a bit. Also, I got some water running on the kettle, so I'm gonna have to leave in another like 2 minutes or so. Story 2. Soulless, heartless body remains 001. That's what it said. Alright. I'm gonna swap out like a Nayuta for a Crown now, since Crown is here. Now, I'm going to be using Chime for a bit. Typically, I don't really use Chime, right? But I want to see for experimental purposes. You again. I have an idea for facial expression. Hang on. So when I raise my eyes, what was like this? It's the surprise / shocked, right? So I got an idea. Sorry. Let's see. No, it turns out it actually is like difficult. Come on, where is it? Where is it? Trying to find like a way to like make myself seem angry, like no, it's not gonna work. Alright, alright. Screw it, I'll just have to relegate it to this. Try doing it this way, but
何が？
this isn't.
マリアンは自分がクイーンであると明かしてしまったようです。
それが何か問題？
クイーンであることは隠そうとすると想定していましたので、頃合いを見て密かに事実を流す予定でした。その噂に立てられ孤立したマリアンを心の隙につけ入って私の手に収めようと考えていたのですが、
また悪巧みしてたのね。
悪巧み？戦略と言ってほしいところ。
That is nasty business, yes.
操り人形を仕立て上げることは簡単ではありません。じっくりと時間をかける必要があるのです。
No.
コツを知りたいですか？方法もいくつかありますが。
興味ない。
Shut up.
ともあれ、そのような算段だったのですが、本人に先を越されてしまいました。隠し事はなくなったも同然です。
みんなマリアンを倒そうとするかもね。クイーンには違いないんだし。マリアンに関して私の知ることは以上です。
ありがとうございます、ナエタ。皆さん、私は
作戦に変更はない。同じ意見だ。クラウン王国で銃口を向けられた時からある程度予想はできていました。
It's back in the crown. Yes.
今の私たちの目標はあくまで空の上にいるあのクイーンです。
重要なのはそこから先だ。マリアン、お前はラプチャーを従えて人類を滅ぼすつもりか？
いいえ、
そうならないという保証は？
もしそうなったら私を殺してください。
そうか。
クラウン王国の皆様方からは何かご意見は？
タロス。
はい。
Talos grabs Chime and lifts her up. Chime locks eyes with Marion.
チャイム。
Chime whacks Marion on the head. Hey! Why did you do that?
クイーンだろうがなんだろうが知らないのだ。お前はクラウン王国の民なのだ。どこかへ出かけるならきちんと知らせるべきなのだ。
Yeah.
だから今度何も言わずにこんな勝手なことをしたら、その時こそ大目玉を食らわせてやるから覚悟するのだ。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。体の具合は良いのですか？
Damn.
はい、もう大丈夫です。
No, she won't be for long.
もう言うことはありませんわね。
そんなすごい人だったんですね、マリアン。
そう でしょうか。私を部下ってことにしてもらえません？私の周りみんなすごい肩書きばっかりで、ただの一般人としては肩身が狭いかな。
What are you on about?
キロには私がいるではありませんか。
Hang on, I'm gonna check my kettle really quick because it's tea brewing. Just a second, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Alright. Alright, I got my... Oh, sorry, I tapped my microphone. I got my tea. Sorry. Alright. On with the game. Of course.
彼女たちがマリアンを倒そうとする。まさかそのようなことは絶対に起こりません。彼
Well,
女
it's
た
not
ちは
happening now.
マリアンを育て守ってきた親のような存在です。我が子を捨てられるはずがないでしょう。
You would be surprised.
どのような姿や状況になろうと、親として子供をかばおうとするでしょう。
I don't know.
たとえその子が悪い子で、守ろうとすることが自分たちの未来に闇をもたらすと分かっていても、目を閉じ耳を塞ぎ、何があっても我が子を見捨てない、そういうものですね、お母様。ですがパイオニアとクラウン王国はそうでも、エデンは違うかもしれません。エデンにとってマリアンは未知の存在です。実態もどのような性格かもわからないままニケからヘレティックとなり、ヘレティックとしてクイーン因子を発現させた何者か、それ以上でもそれ以下でもありません。危険な存在に見えていることでしょうね。
感動の再会は終わったか。それなら各自持ち場に戻る。クラウン王国のニケたちはセシルの案内に従い、主要な能力と性能を確認した後。
Fuck you, mirror, or red shoes, whatever you are. Johan gazes beyond them at the crimson stained sky.
攻略作戦を開始する。セシル、クイーンの動きは？
現在クイーンはエデンから3時の方向、距離 10km の上空で静止しています。ここまで高度が下がればイサベルの攻撃が届きます。今のところ他の動きはなく、ラプチャーの変化も見られません。エデンの槍とマリアン砲が直撃しているはずですので、 修復を優先している可能性もあります。
もしくは怯えて様子を見ることにしたのかもしれませんね。
想像力が豊かすぎるのは考えものだ。
Address her by her
言っ
name.
てみただけです。
外の分身どもはどうするつもりだ。
ひとまずはこのままです。エデンには受け入れていただけないでしょうからね。
そうだな。これ以上得体の知れないものを増やしたくはない。全員、次の命令があるまで整備と同時に警戒を怠るな。
ヨハン、
Yeah.
それからインヘルトの皆様方、よろしければ私と少し話をしませんか？
いいだろう。
All right. That's taken care of.
勝利に酔いしれる暇はない。
Next, we're
次の場所へ移動する。
what?
ヨハン、言いたいことがあるのでは？
What was up with my internet? Like it suddenly like just stopped. That's weird. It's like my network decided to just like go kaput. Why though? On here is there that would say. What nonsense are you spouting? Yes. You know, fathom from the significance that young. Yes. You can drink some tea. Hang on.
エデンの勇者は悪しきクイーンを打ち倒す。エデン万歳。そういったことです。
選択の余地があるのかしら。
What yeah, what choice do you have?
そう。私たちはより好みしている場合ではない。私たちの存在を脅かすものが空の上にある。遥かな空の上から無慈悲に光を降らせるクイーンよね。
Yes. My tea's too hot.
どうい
Hang
う
on.
事情かは知らないけれど、彼女はその攻撃を跳ね返してくる。戦力になるどころか、戦況を一人で変える力を持っている。
それにマリアンと敵対すれば、その瞬間からパイオニアとクラウンたちも敵に回すことになるでしょうね。この状況で仲間割れなんて致命的に。
I want to say something really quick. Despite the fact that I don't like Isabel, like, you know, she does have a good costume design, but it's just like... this is a little weird. I mean, it's already kind of like strange with, like, Harad, but it's like... damn. You trying to, like... You trying to, like, go to a near strip club or something, or you want to, like, I guess she wants to have sex with the commander, but again, Yandere. Yandere's fucking scare me. Fun amongst her souls right now could be... Yes. Whatever, like, it's Isabel, like, it doesn't matter. Then again, I think all the Nikkes have, like, a... You know, like, it's interesting... Okay. Sexy costume design. Like, I know what's the point. It's, like... It's different design philosophies. It's, like... It's fine. I'm into it. It's just... Definitely a bit of a tone shift compared to some other members of Inherit. Like, some members of a lot of the other Nikkes also have like a vastly different designs compared to like Haran and Isabel and like several other like Nikkes. It's like, oh well, whatever. I ain't complaining. It's just it's more so funny to me. Okay.
戦力として使えるものは全て使う。だが、あえて言いたいことがあるとするな。彼女が正体を隠そうと迷っていたそのせいで、エレンへの到着が遅れ、その時間差がノアの損失につながる。
Yeah, unfortunately.
だが本人に言おうとは思わない。私に彼女の苦悩は計り知れない。軽々しく問い詰めるべきことではないだろう。
Rest in peace, Noah. She'll come back eventually. That's the hope, anyway.
一言だけよろしいでしょうか。
What is it you want to say, Nayuta?
マリアンをクイーンにするため
どうか力をお貸しください。
彼女が言うような互いに愛し合える世界が訪れるとでも信じているの？
そうだと思いますか？
やはりお前も似たようなものか。いや、それ以下だ。
What are you talking about?
クズ。
Hey!
すでにお教えしていたはずですが、私は勝つためなら手段は選ばぬ覚悟です。とはいえ、エデンもマリアンには手を出そうとしないでしょう。
Really?
手を出せないという方が正確ですね。不安要素となるのはナユタ。確証はありませんが、まだ何か隠しているような気がするのです。
何か隠してるって？マリアンは自分がクイーンになるか因子を吸収されて死ぬかじゃなかった？
それはそうです。ですが、マリアンをそそのかしたのはナユタに違いありません。結果、マリアンには頼もしい保護者ができました。彼女がクイーンマリアンだと知った上で
What?
守る者が
What is your
わざわ
plan,
ざそう仕
Nayuta?
向ける理由は、
同盟を結んでるんじゃなかったの？
取り決めはありますが、最終的な目的は異なりますから。私の望むものは操り人形としてのクイーン。ナユタの望みはクイーンのいない地上です。操り人形のクイーンはナユタからすれば話の通じるクイーンとも言えます。それで手を結ぶことにしたのでしょう。
もしその時が来たらナユタと話し合うの？
そうですね。断る理由もありません。
I don't trust the word the mirror is saying.
じゃあナユタ
That
は
was
その
red
ために
shoes.
頑
I
張
don't
ってるだ
I don't
け
like
じゃない？
red shoes.
ま、いずれわかることでしょ
We're
う。
1 hour 11 minutes in.
それにしても面白い眺めではありませんか？ナユタと全く同じ姿の人間もどきがああして陣を構えている様子は。
私はちょっと気味悪く感じるかな。
ですが威圧効果はあります。偉大で慈しみ深い我がお母様と来たらまた怯えて遠くから様子を伺うだけになったでしょう。
What do you mean by mother?
実に情けない臆病者です。
Are you a rapture?
これは難しいですね。集積していたエブラ粒子を使い果たしてしまっていると。
I don't trust the word that thing is saying.
こんな大決戦の時にネイキッドキングを使えないとは
What?
無念なのだ。
構いませんわ、チャイム。そのようなものに頼らずとも私は強いのですから。
それは十分に承知しております。しかしお嬢様の圧倒的なご意向が再び目にできる機会を逃してしまったかと思うと、
全く使いようがないわけではありません。一瞬、ほんの一瞬であればかき集めたエブラ粒子をどうにか熱衝撃波に転換できるでしょう。
You can?
おすすめはできませんね。一度手をかざせば使い切り、副作用だけは一人前となりますから。
それでも頼むのだ。万一の備えというやつなのだ。それはそうだ。他に面白そうな宝具はないのだ。せっかくなら今度は私が使えるものが欲しいのだ。
ありませんね。
Look at the face Chime is making.
何でも好きなように出せるわけではありませんよ。
何？違ったのだ。
とんでもない。
Papillon leans against the railing, gazing out at the Nayutas fill the space before Eden.
先ほどの激戦で820の私を失った。
Damn.
予想より少なくてよかったですね。予想より多くて大変ですね。
They're all talking as if they're just one. Ah, behold yonder a butterfly. Loud clamor. Even in this tragic story, they still make jokes. Firearms, yeah. So Nayuta using firearms, like I can understand ancient medieval weapons, or you know, edged, like basically bladed weapons. I could understand that, right? Same for like staff-based weapons or weapons made of stone, like the stone staff. I can understand that. But guns, Nayuta, they don't mix. And now they're angry at each other. Explosive ring supreme. She's hungry. Spare eyeball. Yeah, so but
ところで長距離通信っていつ復旧しそう？
ひひひひひひ。
すでに復旧しています。
本当？ずいぶん早いわね。
エデンの各施設と機能はあえて連動させず、できる限り独立するように設計されていますから。
じゃあもう外に連絡できるってことよね。
残念ながらそれは不可能です。クイーンの通信妨害を受けています。
ほんと最悪ね。結局今は荷物運びぐらいしかすることが。
衝撃に備えてください。攻撃が来ます。
Next combat encounter.
王は民を守るもの、信じるのです。リライトいたします。リライト？喉の調子を整えて。
There was Snow White's bomb. Welcome back. What is going on with my network? Like it says that suddenly I have no network. What the hell happened? Like hi Knights, it says that my network basically died, even though I'm looking at it and it seems fine. What is going on? A sudden delay of 23 seconds. Like, what the heck is going on? Something is wrong. Welcome back, Knights, as I said. Don't tell me I'm broadcasting to, like, to the void. It doesn't matter. Next. Or 1 hour and 18 minutes in to the stream.
見ればわかるだろう。クイーンから光学兵器の一斉射撃を受けている。
Damn.
エデンは持ちますか？
聖女はエデンに広くシールドを展開して全てを防ぐとはいかないが有効だ。
あの強力なビーム砲だけではなかったということですか？
ああ。エデンの槍とマリアン砲。マリアンの反射が効いたの。
They don't know. They can't call it mirror encounters. Yeah, hang
あ
on.
の大型ビーム砲を使用できる。
あるいは反射されることを恐れて使えないのかもしれませんね。だから大きな一発ではなく小さいものを大量に撃ってきている。いずれにせよこれは牽制に違いありません。
そうだ。恐れているという見方も間違いではないかもしれない。これだけの兵力差と自身の圧倒的な能力がありながら回りくどい手を使っている。
撃って出ましょう。
分身はどれだけ残っている？
防衛戦を生き残ったのは1000と180。
試す価値はある。インディビリアとトーカリブ、インヘルト、パイオニア、バイスリッターで対処できる。
そうですね。特殊戦力同士をぶつけて残りの相当を私が引き受ければ
Shit.
クイーンの足元まではたどり着けるでしょ
Just gonna keep going.
う。問題はクイーンをいかにして引きずり下ろすか。以前大クジラを引きずり下ろしたという鎖が。
射程が足りない。おそらくそこまで計算の上で効果地点を決めているのだ。
これは本当に怯えているのよね。
Eden's
それ
done.
にしてもキリ
Or
がありませ
I
んね。
guess done for. I'm not sure.
偵察
Maybe
に出
it
た
maybe it is,
イサベル
maybe
は
it's
まだ
not.
もうすぐ戻るはずだ。
イサベルがそちらに墜落します。
なんと
Falling. Whoosh. Isabel plummets onto the runway with a loud crash.
負傷レベル。
大したことはありません。フェザーを
You're not fine. You sound terrible. Isabel struggles to get up.
このビームにやられたのか。
いいえ。
10 minutes ago. Isabel flies through the air, dodging the Queen's continuous stream of beams. There are many of them, but their trajectory and timing are
た
consistent.
だの牽制射撃。それ以上でも以下でもない。問題は
Isabel rolls to evade another beam. Far ahead, the Queen looms in the distance. Below her, raptures press in tight, shoulder to shoulder, and still they come, pouring in ceaselessly from the distant edges of the battlefield.
多すぎる。
Yeah, there are too many of them. Isabel looks to the Queen once more. Dozens of thick cables snake from her body, trailing upwards and vanishing into the clouds above. Where are they coming from? Curiosity grips her. She wants to know what those wires are connected to. She ascends. Her sensors flare with warnings, her temperature and pressure readings in chaos. But she has time, just enough. Isabel surges upward, breaking through the clouds.
あれは何？
A massive black object is tethered to the Queen by thick, winding cables. Its purpose is unclear. It's just a dark, hulking mass with no discernible form. Is that the elevator? From two open cavities, smoke curls up, lit by bursts of erratic sparks.
エデンの槍とマリアン砲の跡。
Yes.
これは
The black mass opens its eyes. It's a giant fucking rapture, isn't it? Or at least that's how it feels to Isabel. Dozens of glowing red cores reveal themselves across its surface. Instinct takes over. She whips her body around just as the cores begin to fire in unison. A beam grazes her, instantly melting one of her feathers to vapor. She drops altitude, weaving through the deadly rain of beams. Heat sensors blare non-stop, but they mean nothing now. Reflex takes over. She dodges one on instinct alone, accelerating with everything she's got.
形は面影もありませんでしたが、 あれはどう考えても
The space station.
ステーションです。
というと宇宙ステーションのことですか？
ええ、
Orbital
宇
Forge.
宙ステーションが
Queen is currently linked to
要塞に改
it,
造されているわ。クイーンはそれに接
and the
続されてい
space
たの。
station's been retrofitted as a
軌道を
fortress.
漂っていた宇宙ステーションごと降りてきた。その上要塞かとすれば
Prodigious, prodigious firepower is thus account. Yes.
かなりダメージがありそうだけど、高度の維持ぐらいは問題なくできるよね。それから大量の迎撃兵器を確認したわ。多分一定距離まで近づくと起動する自律兵器ね。どうにか逃げてきたけど、あんなものがあったら単独での接近は無理よ。射程距離は分からなかったけど、地上までは余裕を持って届くでしょうね。
隙がないな。
全くです。
This is vexing.
ひたすら安全策を選んでいる様子。物量を頼みに押してくるか、積極的な攻めの動きを見せてくるなら付け入りようもありますが、
Not sure if that's gonna happen,
日本
Ayuto.
は己の有利を存分に活用している。盤石の構えです。長引かせれば勝ち目はありません。あちらは回復し、ラプチャーも押し寄せ、
Yes.
私たちはどうにか短期決戦の手を打たねば。
仙人、お前の分身とやらに人格はあるのか？いや、それ以上の答え
They
は
are.
全員揃っているな。現在の状況を整理する。クイーンは宇宙ステーションと接続されていることが確認された。今は雲に隠れて目視できないが要塞化されている。迎撃能力も有し、偵察したイソベルがビーム砲軍の攻撃を受けた。迎撃兵器に関しては射程距離は地上まで及ぶものの、エデンは射程外と思われる。現在のところクイーンは我々が接近できないよう徹底して防御を固め、ラプチャーを集結させている。絶対の戦力差が生まれるまでラプチャーを集め、その後に攻撃を開始するつもりだと。さらに全員分かっていると思う。この通り遠距離からの射撃によってシールドの外には迂闊に出られない。
Shit.
こちらは身動きが取れず前に進むこともできない状態だ。一方のクイーンはラプチャーを集結させると同時に自己修復を進めているだろう。時間が経つほど私たちの勝算は薄くなる。エレンの
Indeed.
槍の再使用には3時間必要だ。それまでクイーンがおとなしくしているとも考えがたい。
じゃあどうするの？もうさっさと逃げた方がいいんじゃない？
それも選択肢のうちだ。
私の辞書に交代の2文字はありません。
おっしゃる通りでございます。後ろを向いて前進することはあっても交代などありえません。
それを交代って言うんじゃ。
ここで引き下がれば次の機会があるかもわからない。時が経てば
Yeah.
クイーンの戦力は強化される。
しかし近づくことさえできぬのであろう。地にはラプチャーとヘリ、
Hello, Gurren.
空にはクイーンと要塞と来られたわ。
空からの接近も不可能ね。迎撃兵器の数が多すぎるし、精度も高かったわ。私でも避け切るのが難しかったもの。ストームウィンドウも5機以上確認されているし、輸送機での接近は自殺も同然よ。
打つ手がないようね。ヨハン、それでどうするつもり？私たちの指揮官を。
私が先頭に立ちます。クイーンの攻撃は全て受け止められるはずです。私が盾になる形で隊列を組んで着実に近づいていけば、
ヘレティックやラプチャーがそれを許さないでしょうね。単独で要塞の攻撃を抑えきれるかどうかも。
Don't underestimate her.
マリアン、あなたはできる限り力を温存してください。何が起こるとしてもあなたには生きてもらう必要があります。
1 hour, 29 minutes, about to be 1 hour 30.
そういうわけには。
エデンを捨てる。
Abandoning Eden?
ここから逃げるってこと？
Are you?
そうね、立派な決断よ。いくらチャンスでも引くときは引かないと。
エデンの主導力源にカフカを引き起こし自爆させる。半径 10km は焼け野原にできるだろう。
Self-destruct?
そのために奴らを最大限引きつける。後のことはあいつに託そう。
それ以上の方法は思いつきません。
ええ、そうね。かすり傷ぐらいはつけておきたいわ。
何言ってんのよ。なるべく引きつけてから自爆する。そんなこと誰がやるの？引き寄せてその人はどうするのよ。
インヘルトが引きつける。エデンの槍の発射を偽装することも視野に入れておく。それ以外の全員は現時刻をもって直ちに離脱してくれ。
私にアイディアがある
You're
わ。
crazy.
すっごく速いラクダがいたでしょ。あれ貸してよ。私がアークに支援を要請してくるから。その方がいいんじゃない？自爆して終わりなんて惨めすぎるでしょ。
アークの手は借りない。
死んじゃうのよ。意地を張ってる場合じゃないわ。
ただ生きるより大切なことがある。
いい加減にしてよ。命より大事なも
You're
のなんてある？
insane. Yeah, what could be more important?
そんなのこの世の中のどこに？
ヨハン、もう一つ考えている方法があるでしょ
それは選択肢に入れている。
う。いいえ、すでに何度この言葉をお聞かせしたか覚えていませんが、もう一度言わせていただきます。私はいい、私たちは勝つためなら手段は選ばぬ覚悟だと。
What are you planning, Nayuta?
ご心配なく。あなたは私
Let's
が
play as
守り
Crown
ますわ。
for a little
少
bit.
女の道をすぐに終わらせますわ。これがいい。
The way machine guns work, or machine gun class weapons work in Nikke, is that the accuracy or hit rates is based on spool up. Like at maximum spool up, you get the high chime. You get the highest accuracy. I may not be able to finish it today. A monk dashes forward, staff grip tightly in hand. Dodging the crimson light pouring from above and ahead, she swings her staff at the Rapture before her. Rapture's armor shatters, revealing the core beneath. Without pause, he drives the staff deep into it. Even as another Rapture lunges from the side, her eyes snap toward it. The staff follows, arcing in a swift practice strike. Crimson light engulfs her upper body, melting it away without a trace. Blue flames bloom across what remains of her, leaving behind only a shimmer of golden particles. The golden particles scatter like dust in the wind, drifting far before entering the monk, who is seated calmly in meditation. Memories begin to flow in. That clone once had a herd of deer that she cared for. She fed them, tended to the fawns, and protected them from predators. One newborn fawn was in poor health, and she watched over it with utmost care. The fawn clung to the clone as if she were its mother, and the doe regarded her as family. The image of the fawn growing up, the longing for the herd, and the searing pain when the upper body melted away, all came through in full force. That's fucked. Nayuta erased the memory, leaving only information about the terrain. Like a raging warlord, another monk tears through the horde of raptures. Along the path forward, 20 he had already fallen, crushed beneath unstoppable might. Though she lost an arm to the crimson light, blazing ahead, she presses on without pause. Narrowly dodging the fiery beams. Oh. Dr. Frankie just fell. Hi, Frankie. Thank you for the follow. Dr. Frankie. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, Chad, if you don't know who this is this wonderful like fella is the is it safe to say that you're the husband to be of Nemcro? Like Nemcro's like a future husband. Like is it can I say that? Is that safe to say that? Hi Frankie, it's nice to see you. I'm playing something very tragic. Okay, it is fine. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I'm playing currently something very tragic. You already said. I'm silly. I know. I'm playing the tragic goddess fall in Goddess of Victory Nikke. This is about as traumatic as Overzone, but it's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. It's very fucked up. Anyway, narrowly dodging the fiery beams raining down from above, she loses her footing and collapses. A rapture's leg slams down, crushing her. Sort of a visual novel sequence. Blue flames bloom across what remains of her, leaving behind only a shimmer of golden particles. To explain the context, Dr. Frankie, we're viewing it from perspective of a character called Nayuta who can make clones of herself by distributing like her nanomachines in her body to many clones. It's like she said that she was able to create more than 2,000 clones. And we're viewing perspective of different clones basically dying to an army of like robotic abominations called raptures. If you haven't checked out Dr. Frankie, by the way, check him out, please. Like, he's funny, I promise. The golden particles scatter like dust in the wind, drifting far before entering the monk, who is seated calmly in meditation. That's Nayuta, by the way, Dr. Frankie. Memories begin to flow in. That clone had once met a lost Nikke by chance, and taken on the role of guiding her home, north. A sudden ambush by a swarm of raptures claimed the Nikke's life, and the clone could only curse at her own powerlessness. She pushed herself through endless training, determined to prevent it from ever happening again. Nayuta's clones have their own lives. It's sad, yeah. Nayuta erases the memory, leaving only information about the martial techniques. A memory of a clone who broke down in tears before the grave of someone whose name she never knew. A memory of a clone who lived in your entire life consumed by hatred, killing raptures and nothing more. A memory of a clone who befriended a scarecrow in a wheat field and promised she would return. A memory of a clone who built a house by the sea and spent her days staring endlessly at the waves. All these memories flow into Nayuta, but she erases all the personal memories of each clone. Tears fall. Oh, poor thing. Nayuta's like broken now. She mourns the traces left by those countless clones. She grieves, knowing she is too small a vessel to hold all the memories, so she laments and erases them. As the tears fall, she watches helplessly as countless clones, each living their own life, yet so like herself, vanish into red light. And all the while, they charge toward the horde of raptures. Shit is, it's kind of shocking me. "20 minutes ago. Playing in Japanese because why not?" Yes. Do it. What do you mean by a shield? What do you think she means? Sorry. Right. Not but cannon fodder? Verily so. She has been so far. Almost reckless. Yes. Inhumane?
私の妊婦から増殖させた分身はそれぞれ独自に学習をしていきますが、人格を持つと言えるほどのものではありません。単に私の形をした機械と変わりない。ですので、そこまで気に病んでいただく必要はありません。
She's kind of right, but also wrong.
そう。
Her theme song makes a lot of sense after knowing her lore ability. I'll listen to her theme song when possible. It's nice to see you either way, Frankie. Like, enjoy the evil madness. And also the tragic madness, as Johnny O'Malley would put it. Or Rocket Johnny.
分身がクイーンに向けて突撃した後、その後ろに続いてください。
Welcome to being a space cadet, either way.
一度限りです。迎撃兵器がおとりに向けられている間に宇宙ステーションを無力化してください。
Yes.
それさえなれば全戦力が制限されず戦えるようになります。
ハラン。ええ。それができるものは私たちの他にいないわね。
Isabel can fly. Haran has like a melee excellent melee capabilities. Only in story. Actually, wait a minute. Oh. Isabel can carry Haran via her scythe. Okay. Isabel is flying alongside Haran. Wait a minute, can Haran fly? Quite high up. At present. Right. This will not be... No, it won't. Isabel picks up speed. The space station looms ever closer. Its colossal structure growing more imposing by the second. As they draw even nearer, some of the countless red cores that had been looking down turn their gaze toward Isabel and Haran. Okay, combat sequence. So, how is the gameplay, Frankie? This is like obviously the story, but here's the gameplay, this sequence. You command characters called the Nikkes to fire at will at the Raptures, while taking cover on occasion to reload. And they all have special abilities, like a burst skill. And the enemy's dead. Because I'm playing a archived event, the enemy difficulty is tempered or lowered. Next, I'm been alive for 1 hour 41 minutes. I'm gonna be stomping it around the 2 hour 45 minute mark, or try to, which means I may not be able to finish it. It's Goddess Fall today. Moments before the assault on the Queen's space station. Snow White. Excuse me, Snow White is much stronger than you. I disagree. Gameplay-wise, anyway. Snow White is heavier? What?
最後まで生き残りなさい。なんと言ってもお前たちほど狂っている者はいないもん。
What are you saying? What are you saying? Are you... She knows she's going to die? Oh no. You know, I thought she would just die in like horribly, tragically by getting torn up by raptors or something, but no, this is... I mean... That would suck too, but this... Okay. Ideal indeed. Idealist? Forgiven the arc. Some... Yes, she has. Matter? She's mad? Are you sure? Haran is like into witchcraft, by the way. Like, if you're not familiar, too familiar with her, like, she uses a scythe, but she also uses a large sniper rifle. I think it can transform into a sniper rifle. I don't know.
そこへ至ることができなかった。
What are you saying?
大義のために捨てることができなかったから。お前たちは真に誇り高き称号を背負うに値する存在。
What?
私たちは手が届かない。残念な気もするけれど仕方ないでしょ。私たちはそこまで狂い切ることができなかった。お前たちはそのままでいなさい。誇り高き称号を背負う。名前通りに誰より先をかける者となる。その背中で見る者たちを熱狂させるのに、世界というものは大抵どこかおかしな人たちが変えていくものだから。その代わりクイーンのことは任せたわ。
What are you saying?
あいつの首を落としなさい。
More tea.
約束しよ
She promises.
行くのかね。ええ、私にしかできないことだから。その前に
This is where shit really hits the fan. She's offering her sake. No drunk drive. That's funny, actually.
ではとびきりのものを用意しておくとしよう。戻ってからなら問題あるまい。
戻ると思うの？
おや、戻らないつもりか？
そのつもりはないけど、見込みは薄いわ。
一人で飲むには多すぎるのでね。
それなら残しておいて。あなたがそう言うからにはきっと美味しいのでしょ。
She's not coming back, is she?
待っているよ。ブーンを祈る。
ええ。
Duran walks away.
パピオン、
嘘。なんでわかったの？
作戦が決まってからずっと私のことを見ていたでしょ。言いたいことがあるんじゃないの？
どうだったかしら。よくわかんない。忘れちゃった。
パピオン、アークに帰って。ここから先は守る戦いじゃないわ。捨て身の戦いよ。巻き込まれたあなたまで命を懸ける必要はないわ。
あれだけ私を疑っといて解放するって？体に爆弾でも埋め込んだ？アークに行ったらドカーンとか？
悪くないアイディアね。
She just said
疑っ
that.
てたのは事実よ。
Yeah, you
あなたはい
did.
かにも軽薄で欲が深そうな人に見えたか
今だって同じでしょ？
ら。あなたは逃げてないわ。なぜかは知らないけど、ここにいることを選んだ。そして私たちと一緒に戦った。こんな状況だからかしら。それが眩しく見えたの。だから
Oh no.
解放してあげるわ。あなたに
She's only
死ん
doing
で
this
ほしく
because
ない
she's
から。
about to die.
それだけのことで戦友だとでも思い始めたの？
そうかもしれないわね。ええ、きっとそう。他のみんなもそう感じているはずよ。
あなたたち本当に甘いのね。
そう見えるかもしれないわね。言って。ただし一つだけ約束してちょうだい。アークに帰って何を話しても構わないわ。でもエデンのことは秘密にして。ここは私たちが楽園を作ろうとした場所だから、誰にも踏み荒らされたくないの。お願いできる？
なら私を殺しておいた方がいいんじゃない？
それができそうにないから聞いてるの。あなたはいい人だと思うから。
私はスパイなのよ。自分が得するためなら約束なんていくらでも破るわ。
自分で考えているよりずっといい人よ。あなた。
I don't know about that,
約束
Isabel.
はしたことにするわね。 脱出ルートを送っておいたわ。一人なら無理なく抜け出せるはずよ。早く行って生き残りなさい。
Yeah.
また会えるかしら。
さあね。
No. Alright, combat sequence.
一人じゃない、みんながいる。
Battle command. Operation start. Just to clear out all the objects. I'm barely generating any burst. And he's dead.
見たのだ。必ず勝つと言ったのだ。
There was a delay for some reason. I don't know why. Sorry. We're at the 1 hour 50-minute mark now. We were supposed to be like much later, but there's a problem. There appears to be an issue, yeah. An issue with the stream. I don't know what it is. Sorry. Something is wrong. Knights, am I still coming through? Or Zinth, am I still coming through? One out of six, one, story 2. That's the fifth. Like, next one. Isabel's right shoulder almost swallowed by a surge of crimson light. Shit. Her flight falters as part of her upper body melt away in an instant. Oh. You're fine. Okay, we're nearly there. Do hang in a little longer. Oh no. Isabel pushes her speed even further. She feels it, her limit approaching fast until control slips away. This is bad. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of sweating right now because of this shit. It's like nervousness. A torrent of crimson light crashes down. Then the realization hits her. Her lower half is gone. Holy crap. And her core power drops precipitously. They're not making it out alive. With what is certain to be in her final burst of speed, Isabel surges into the downpour of crimson light. Twisting her body mid-flight, she launches Haran into the air. Haran lands on the space station's outer wall. Should she turn back? No, only regret and rage wait there. Haran swings her scythe, breaking through the station's outer wall, and leaps into the crack. Isabel watches. Once she hears Haran has made it, she gently closes her eyes. And the crimson light comes for her in endless streams. The crimson light engulfs Isabel. Isabel didn't make it. Not even her brain. Oh, sorry. Something's outside. Oh, sorry. Ooh, the wrong toggle. Hang on, something's outside. Alright. Problems. Tragedy after tragedy. Yes. There wasn't even a brain to preserve. That's it for Isabel. That's game over. What is... yeah. Haran swings her scythe. Powder scatters in the air. Oh.
下で戦っている私の仲間たちに感謝しなさい。お前はなるべく苦しめてやるつもりだったの。でもあの子たちの命を危うくしたくないわ。面白くないけど一瞬で終わらせてあげる。
Yes, end this. The powder spreads further. Sparks jump and crackle across the space, and an ominous sound reverberates all around. All right, gotta power up for this one. Hang on. Hang on, I'm gonna activate like a trigger on like a for lighting. Also, there is a fan service toggle kick. Ha ha ha. But it's also like me powering up. And that means adding some additional lighting. There we go. And why not? Let's add one more. Just a second. Actually, that one doesn't really work too well, so... Disable that. No, that's actually too strong. Hang on. Let's... That's the best I can do for a sort of powered up state. Like, I'll eventually, like, adjust it later. Make it count, Haran! Yes.
大きいということはそれだけ餌が多いということ。あっという間に増えるでしょうね。
Her virus
もう言う
mechanic.
こともないわ。落ちなさい。
お嬢様、ナユタの数が随分減ってきております。では、もうすぐ宇宙スペースが落ちてきますわね。
Spice!
宇宙ステーションでございます。しかしこれだけ時が経ってもまだ何も起きないということは信じるのです、チャイム。
I eventually want a toggle that has like the aha, I see, I'm cooked face that a Crown has. Like, I want to get some more facial expression toggles, yeah. That's for a future model. Indeed, Crown.
奇跡とは命を懸ける者が起こすことです。私が愚かでございました。この不祥チャイム、敗北の想像にとらわれ、恐るべき妄言を吐いてしまうなど、もはや何も疑わず戦ってまいります。ええ、戦い抜きましょう。
Crown and Chime ride atop Trombe, leading leading through the battlefield with unstoppable force. With each sweep of her spear, Crown shatters and pierces any raptors that dare to block their path. So it's also a melee weapon and not just a gun. Okay. While Chime hurls bomb after bomb, sending enemies flying in all directions. Crimson light rains down from above, but not a single one touches Trombe. I never thought I would have to use like my jacket off toggle. Yo. At the end of the rapidly changing scenery, Indivilia looks at Crown with a smile. Shall we hold her here? Yes. Trom slams its hooves harder into the ground, surging forward with explosive force. The acceleration is so great, the surrounding landscape dissolves into a blur. In that split second, a massive chunk of metal crashes down on Trom's path. In Trom's path, sorry. The impact sends a deep tremor through the earth, and thick dust billows up in its wake. Crown's gaze snaps skyward. Beyond the blood-red clouds, rusted, broken fragments of steel rain down like a storm. The Queen is descending, slowly, steadily, drawing closer to the surface. And then, all at once, the relentless barrage of crimson light comes to a halt.
作戦成功ですね。
宇宙ステーションの無力化を確認。次のプラン、大きな一撃に移行する必要があります。
That was Haran who just died, I think. She didn't make it. She died in the station. Rest in peace, Haran. All right.
どういうことでしょう。
What was that again?
退却するということでございます。お嬢様、巻き込まれたら一家の終わりでございます。
ああ、そういう作戦でしたわね。いいでしょう。後ろに。
The chunk of steel in Trom's way is sliced in half and crashes to the ground. From beyond the wreckage, Indivilia's tail comes whipping forward, aimed directly at Chime's neck. There's still a map. Crown turns sharply, thrusting her spear upward, up just in time to shield Chime's side. Indivilia launches a relentless assault on Chime. The air cracks with piercing shrieks as blades and spears collide on a clash. Chime! Bitch! You'll pay for that. Crown intercepts every strike, shielding Chime without fail.
心配ありません、チャイム。私がすべて受け止めます。
あなたはやはり誰かのために死ぬのがお似合い。
Shut up!
そうやって他人の命と使命を背負いながら命を落とすといい。
Quiet! Indivilia's blade gains terrifying speed and locks onto Chime like a predator, relentlessly in its pursuit. Chime curses herself for being powerless as the battle raged on before her. And yet, at the same time, she feels a flicker of relief as she watches the king's back, standing before her and blocking everything. Indivilia's tail sweeps in a vicious arc, aiming not at Crown but at Chime behind her. It is a devastating blow. Crown sees it coming and knows that if she can block this, the moment an encounter will be hers. Crown's spear meets the tail's blade. As she adjusts her stance for a swift retaliation, a strange sensation creeps over her. Her body feels sluggish. You cheat!
チャイム、退却を。
させません。
Indivilia's tail lashes toward the Chime once more, but Crown steps in to block it. Crown! Tail, once sweeping horizontally through the air, suddenly shifts course in a heartbeat. Its blade at the tip surges skyward, then crashes down with lethal force. Indivilia's strike buries itself in the crown's shoulder, carving a ruthless path downward. The blade doesn't stop until it has slashed clean through to her waist. Only then does it tear free from her body. Crown. At that very moment, Indivilia steps back, putting distance between them.
やはりあの時のふざけた力は使えないようですね。それに喜んでください。他人のために死ねるのです。あなたにとっては本望でしょ。
With a sharp kick, Talos sends the rapture he'd been facing flying, then charges straight at Indivilia. Don't do it! She lowers her stance with a smile, calm and unfazed. At that moment, Trombe slams into Talos. Indivilia casts a glare over her shoulder at Trombe and Talos, who are trying to retreat. Just as Individually is just about to dash after lowering her stance, something in the corner of her eye catches her attention, and she stops. What do you think? Marian looks to the sky, or Marian, a sky stained in crimson. Fragments of steel pour down like rain. Steel. She let her gaze drift to the battlefield. To the Nayutas who have fallen, to those who are still dying, to Isabel and Haran who are risking their lives. Well, they're already dead. To Nikkes of the Crown Kingdom letting out battle cries as they fight. To the Raptures, dying by the dozens. Everything Marianne holds dear is locked in a desperate battle to the death. She feels a sorrow so heavy it presses on her chest. At the same time, a surge of anger begins to boil within her. She lifts her head once more to the sky. Her eyes fall on the things suspended upon the wire stretched across the clouds. The queen watches the carnage below with cold indifference. Black light bursts out from Marian's body. Black particles scatter into the air as the ground shakes beneath her. Kill her! Black light bursts forth. Instinctively, Indivilia takes a step back. All of a sudden, a massive figure appears on the battlefield. She knows exactly what it is, more than anyone. Yes. Young lady wait, the sequence started again? Okay, or a different sequence. Just a second, hang on. There's a second Space Cadets, I'll be right back. Alright, I got some fruit. I heard knocking on my door. Anyway. Accomplish what?
やりたくはありません。ラプチャーにも皆さんにも
死んでほしくありません。ラプチャーを殺したいとは思えません。でも
Marion stays straight at Nayuta. Eyes still glazed with sorrow. Tears streaks down her edged cheeks.
言えることではありません。
Edged down her.
本当は単なる機械じゃないんでしょ。分身。
No. No, they're not.
みんな生きているんです。
They are living beings, yeah.
何をもって生きているとすれば定義にもよるでしょうが、一般的にはそう考えられるでしょ
やります。誰も全てをかけて自分を削りながら戦っています。私もそうしないと全てをかけて戦います。いけ
Modernia transformed. Holy shit. A giant rains bullets and missiles down on the Queen space station. Stripped of its weaponry, the station is left utterly defenseless, unable to do anything but endure the barrage. A thunderous explosion tears through it, and its shattered components come falling down like a deadly hail. Countless raptors obliterated beneath the crashing wreckage. The giant pulls back, then deploys the particle cannon mounted on her shoulder. Light begins to pull inside the barrel, quickly reaching critical mass. The air ripples as particles quiver on the brink of release.
う。落ちるのはあなたです。
Oh shit. Having taken the form of a gigantic centipede, Indivilia unleashes a bolt of lightning. It tears through the sky, stretching toward the giant's body. In an instant, Marion's massive body vanishes, as if it would never been there in the first place. Without warning, Marion's massive form appears behind the Queen's space station. Yep. Abomin. No. Particle cannon emits a blast of light, pierces through the station, and skims across the ground. Raptors caught in its path shatter and melt under the searing beam. A giant centipede swings its tail with crushing force. Marion's body reels from the blow, her stance faltering. In a flash, the giant centipede coils its long body around her frame, then unleashes a violent surge of electricity.
このまま焼けるか、ひねり潰されるといい。
お前の女王は降りたというのに、まだ空に
Haran?
図が高い進化だぜと。
A battered Haran plummets from above and lands on top of the giant centipede's head. Haran! Without the slightest hesitation, drives a siphon to the centipede's forehead. Then a surge of lightning lashes out, pressing on the blade.
お前も落ちなさい。
Fuck you, Indivilia! Black powder erupts like an explosion. The giant centipede's body rusts away in an instant, crumbling as if weathered by centuries. At the same time, rust begins to spread across Haran's body.
体勢を保てないほど壊れてしまったのね。
No.
いいわ。よく。私たちの指揮官。
So this is how she dies.
聞いている。
私たちの仕事は終わったかしら。
いいえ。作戦目標を完遂した。
そう。よかったわ。
There's no body to return, not even a brain. Sorry, Haran.
強欲だとは分かっているけど、最初で最後だもの。私たちにあの称号を授けてくれる。
ご苦労だった。勝利を願ったちは。
He said it.
悪くない。君は中止。あと
In the next moment, nothing remains. So Haran crumbles into the dust and vanishes. Yeah, there's no body left for her. That's it. You can only have one Haran. At the same time, the giant centipede also disintegrates. Fuck you, Indivilia! Haran died for this! Freed from the armor that was the centipede, Indivilia begins to fall. As she does, she gazes up at the sky. The exploding space station, the falling queen, and the giant Marion tearing through the raptures with relentless fury. For the first time in this battle, the notion of defeat enters Indivilia's mind. Also, while Chimes drive his Trombe at full speed across the battlefield. Fuck you, Indivilia! At the 2-hour, 15-minute mark, I had to think the commander wasn't here to assist. Yeah, so many sacrifices in a single event. Yeah, true. If only the 4 beasts were here as well, maybe they could help. Thunderous crashes and blinding flashes erupt behind her, but she never once looks back. Clinging desperately to what remains of Crown's tattered upper body in the seat ahead, she presses the ruined form close. It seems impossible to hold on, yet Chime refuses to let go. Yes. Crown grabs Chime's arm. Feeling the lack of strength in Crown's grasp, Chime struggles to hold back the sobs threatening a spill. Meanwhile, Trombe presses onward. Not far ahead, Snow White, Gurren, and Rapunzel come into view. Suddenly, Chime remembers the conversation she had with them before charging in. White Snow,
まさか戦闘は最小限にするということですか？エデンの防衛は捨てていますし、シールド展開の必要もありません。私たちを戦線に投入しない理由はクイーンにぶつけるためです。間違いなく消耗戦になります。
A war of attrition.
失うものの方が多いはず。しかしクイーンは必ず地上に落ちる。その能力は未知数です。誰にも分かっておりません。相手にできる戦力があるとすればあなた方の他にない。ですから万全の状態を保ってください。
それまで座して見ていろというのかね。
そうなの。
Yes.
誰もが命がけで戦っている時にそんなことは。あなた方には果たすべき大業があるのです。梅雨払いは私たちにお任せを。必ずクイーンを打ち果たすことがあなた方の務めです。
ネイキッドキングさえ使えればお嬢様お一人で十分だったのだが、やむを得ん、今回は譲ってやるのだ。ただし絶対勝つのだ。お前たちを信じるのだ。
必ず。
Crown tightens her grip on Chime's hand with all the strength she could muster.
かしこまりました、お嬢様。
Chime.
これは
Poor thing, she's suffering. Talos produces some camouflage tarp from its backpack. Chime takes it and covers Crown's torso.
感謝します。
Trombe skids to a halt before the pioneers.
まったくいいご身分なのだ。クイーンは地上に落ちたのだ。早く行って奴の首を取るのだ。
言うまでもない。
行くとしようか。クラウンもご無事ですか？
ああ、心配いらないのだ。獅子奮陣の大活躍をされた後で少しお休みいただいて
She's
いるだ
lying.
けなの
Don't lie, Chime.
ぐずぐずしてたら休み終わったお嬢様が クイーンの首を取ってしまうのだ。手柄を奪われたくなければ急ぐのだ。
それはたまらないね。急ぐとしよう。
ふむ、さっさとするのだ。
It's the 2-hour, 20-minute mark. I might have to call it like in just about 10 minutes or so, because
行ってくる。
today's busy. Snow White, Gurren, and Rapunzel move forward, crouching low as they run. Chime watches them and shouts loudly.
勝つのだ。必ず絶対に絶対に絶対に勝つのだ。
Yes. Yes. Snow White gives a thumbs up.
エデンに向かうのだ。医務室を使うのだ。
はい、私が見ましょう。
ナユタ、
神長には及びませんが、応急処置程度はできます。処置を
Nayuta can still heal, yeah.
エデンへ運びましょう。
お嬢様。
心配はいりませんが。
Do it.
分かっております。不詳チャイム。戦いは専門外でございますが、せめて一つでもラプチャーの首を。
これ。
Gron extends her hand toward Chime, who reaches out and takes what is offered.
これは
タリズとも一度なら。
いけません、お嬢様。私などには。
チャイムにしかできませんわ。チャイムは私の秘書であり、最も素晴らしいクラウン王国の。
かしこまりました。やってみるのでございます。いいえ、必ずやり遂げてご覧に入れます。
信じていますわ、チャイム。
はあ、ヒロ、行くのだ。
はい、ナユタでしたよね。クラウンのことどうかお願いします。
Will she reactivate her naked king form?
いるべき場所を教えてくれた。本当に大切な方なんです。
I can tell she's precious.
お願いします。
受けたまわりました。責任を
All
持っ
right,
て治療
all
に
right. That's enough. Like power down, so save my strength. Chime, Kilo, and Talos nod and dash onto the battlefield without a moment's hesitation. I'll eventually have like a, I guess, fan service toggle, but not now. Meanwhile, Nayuta watches them quietly.
私たちも行きましょう。もう少しの辛抱です。私の全力を持って命をつなぎ止めてみせましょう。ナユタ、なぜ距離を置こうとするのです。なぜ並び立とうとしないのですか。喋ろうとしないでください。今は安静に。恐れですか。多くを知りながら決められないのですか。ただ遠くから眺めているだけなのは。
Crown, don't talk.
いかにも私は恐れている。知りすぎるのも考えものですね。何かあれば全ては自分のせいという気がして怖くなるのです。そうして決めかねています。上辺だけですわね。返す言葉もありません。ナユタ、見ているだけでは変えられません。何も。
Shit. Yeah, you're right. This is Fubar. That's already 2 out of 5 of inherits who are dead. And one of them, like, is... Or... There's already 2 members of Inherit dead, and one of them has been, like, considered abandoned. Dorothy. She's nowhere here. Like, she should have been here. Safe route Isabel gave her has proven reliable. Pet Pill and sprints across the surface. She hasn't run into a single rapture so far. At this pace, she's confident she'll make it to Arc without incident. What are you laughing about? Pet Pill and laughs. What? Don't, what are you planning? What are you talking about? What the hell is she talking about? This will be the last one anyway. Alright. That's that. Alright. I'm not gonna proceed to the next one because again we're about done for time. Skip. That'll be all for today. Like but I will change out my loadout or squad loadout before we go for the next one. Chime and Crown are currently unavailable. So switch to Nayuta. Yeah, I don't know who was a good replacement. Like Haran and like Isabel are gone. Ah, screw it. Well, that's it for now anyway, like, Eden is slowly coming back up. Arcade is not, yeah, of course. I forgot, I wasn't playing the event live. I don't know which path I must tread. Then there's Nayuta clones, like, fighting. Then they just disappear. That'll be all for today. Like again, I don't mean to like end it early, but it is getting a bit late for me. But it's not just getting late, it's also because like I got stuff I need to do, and of course it's hot. Hi Noir. Hi Alice Wonderland Bunny. hang on. I'll claim these at least. Thank you. I'll take care of the synchro machine later. Alright. That'll be all for now. Let's go to the other live scene. Thank you very much, obviously, for watching. You're all wonderful. Like, it was like a... You know, it was actually like really like it was fun, obviously, but more importantly, it was tragic. We're going to go through hell. So that'll be all for today. I'm just going to set up a raid really quick because we're raiding someone on Twitch. I can't raid someone on YouTube, sorry. Anyway, who's live right now among my friends? Unfortunately, Honey Hime no longer is live. She was live earlier, but she's not live now. So we're gonna raid someone special. I think I raided him like a couple times before. So he's not playing Goddess of Victory. But he is playing like a game that I think he's having fun with. Right? So let's set up the raid. Thank you once again very much for watching. Y'all take care of yourselves. You hear me? All right. I'll do my outro in just a bit. I want to say really quick also that I'm still working on the video. Like, it's been delayed. I've been also like having issues with like recording. Like, I'll find time to record today, and then like I'll take care of like dailies for Nikke afterwards. Take care of yourselves. Dewa, mata ne, and see you soon, Space Cadets, with more tragedy befalling us from Goddess Falls. I'm gonna regret this.